A&B Convos.
Acknowledge me.
And this is A&B Convos Wrestling Edition.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It's your boy A, your girl B, A&B Convos Wrestling Edition. And Gunther has kicked out at 2, a near fall.
Man.
Kevin Owens just can't get the job done.
But this is a decent match. This is something that we've seen before.
It's not bad.
And it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Not mad at it.
I want to make sure we're looking good. I think we're looking good. I think we're sounding okay. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. What's going on, y'all? Hey.
Yeah. What you doing? Get him, Sammy.
I love it.
And what's funny is that we love the whole interaction in the back with KO.
Numbers game. Imperium, man. They got the numbers. KO and Sammy just don't have the numbers.
Yes, they do. Where's Bro?
Boom! I love it.
Oh,
that's how you
he
sell.
sold that stunner good. Okay.
Ring the bell!
I'm not mad at that because I didn't think they were about to give Gunther his first loss. But I love that they did it on an interference roll-up situation, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, your Ring General, Gunther!
That was good, y'all. Not mad at it. That was good.
That's what I'm talking about.
New and different, 2 heavy hitters. Nobody was pulling their punches. You know, I just enjoyed it. The whole thing, that's it. In the ring, that's it. It was like, you're on the list.
Yeah, his temper was actually really good.
Unfortunately,
let me go ahead and put up that ticker because my man's temper wrote a check that his butt just couldn't cash.
Well, I don't know. There was interference. There was stuff going on. You know,
numbers game. You know where there wasn't interference? I'll tell you where there wasn't really interference. Becky Lynch's qualifying match for Money in the Bank.
Well, there was some interference. I mean, Chelsea Green interfered.
As well she should have.
But for y'all, for Trish and what's her name?
Zoey Stark.
Zoey to just stand there whispering at the top of the stage was so stupid. You should have at least came down and acted like you were going to interfere and talk to her and cause some kind of something. Just staring off at the top of the stage, that was dumb.
It was just a staring contest.
Right.
And that was trash. New tag team champions coming to Raw next week.
Baddest mother ever's on the planet.
Let me ask you this question. The women's tag team champions are not here. Kaden and Katana, they once again showed a promo for them. Not here. They didn't even put up a coming soon, debuting next week.
They just keep showing little commercials. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what the commercials are for. They better be fighting. They better be in line to fight Shayna and Ronda.
I don't even know what they're doing, man. I don't even know what they're doing. But let me go ahead and now we got a commercial break. Let me lay out a few shout outs. First and foremost to the Mod Squad.
Yes. Let me. Okay, let's just acknowledge the Mod Squad real quick. Jedi Knight 88.
We acknowledge you.
Yeah, baby. Jaden Winchester.
We acknowledge you.
Let's see.
Think some Dofi in there. Think some Dofi.
Yeah. I haven't got her yet.
OG, Triple OG. We acknowledge you.
Shayla.
Oh, OG, no one OG's right there.
That's right. Acknowledge, Joe. Yeah. Is that it on the?
I think it's all we need,
I
man.
I was just making sure I didn't miss anybody. That's the mod squad,
So
y'all.
from what I see right here, first in line, I could be wrong, and if I am, I apologize. Looks like Alexander. We acknowledge.
Hey, Alexander.
Good to see you in here. We got John Brooks up in the house.
John Brooks.
We got the Nation of
Domination.
Domination. What's going down, Nation of Domination? Junior Dugan.
Hey, Junior.
And of course, we already said what's up to Jedi Knight.
Yeah.
What's happening, buddy? Good to see you guys in here. Thank y'all for anybody that was in here yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lively discussion.
It was.
And I hope today will be just as lively because I don't know what's going down with Raw. But we will see what we will see. And we got Jody Bennett. Woo! What up, Jody?
What up, Jody?
Rickety in the house. We acknowledge you.
Rickety, welcome.
Hey, Zay.
Hey, Zay.
Come on now. Isaiah Smalls.
Baby.
Yeah.
Welcome as usual.
What's going on, Isaiah? Good to see you up in here. Who else do we have up in the house? Tamid Hassan.
Hey,
Good to see
Tamid.
you. Oh, I love seeing the mods in here. You see the different colors. The members as well. James Cole.
Hey.
Yeah. Cactus Jack. Bang, bang. Good to see you up in here as well.
Yes.
So what do y'all think of Raw so far? I mean, we're about an hour, 10 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
Any good? Any good? Am I wrong? Because I've said many a time, if you are a heel, you need to interfere. I was pulling for Sonya Deville to actually win this. It would have been great. I know Becky's going to march on and people think that she might win. I don't know. I would love for her to not have won that, and that would have made her that much more salty against Trish.
I agree. I think it was very predictable, and they need to give Sonya. I feel like Sonya needs a bigger push. You know what I mean? Sonya is good. I feel like with Chelsea in her corner, they should have pushed her. I agree with you on that.
She's got a great look. She's got a great entrance, and every time I hear her music, I'm like, you know what? This is where it's at. This is where it's at. What happened? Who did it?
I just wanted to acknowledge a few more people that I saw. John G, what's up?
What's going on, John G?
Greg Felty.
Yes, sir.
Roger Pace.
Come on now.
Yes. You said James Cole already.
Stir it up. Yes, I did.
Wilfredo Fernandez.
Yes, I did.
What's up, Wilfredo?
Yes, I did. If I can answer your question real quick, Sophie Dopey, I think it's about time. There was no reason for WWE to be sour on their superstars having Twitch.
That has to probably do with the buyout, with the merger.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a McMahon thing. There was no reason
yeah, that
for
was
it.
a McMahon thing.
There was no reason for it. Let him be. Let him be. Ain't hurt nobody.
Let him be. Let him be.
Okay, we got Captain Kelly on deck. Who's she talking to right now? Hang on 1 second. Let's go ahead and unmute that.
What you talking about, girl?
Oh, there's bro.
See, he didn't come out.
Sure didn't.
So then why didn't you come out?
After the fact, bro. How dare you besmirch? Uh-oh. You don't lay hands.
Don't touch me, bro.
Oh! Ooh, bro, getting in the ass, see?
Come on, y'all.
Got the ankle lock. He's got the ankle lock.
That floor is
He's
dirty, man. That floor is dirty. You got your face all up on the floor.
But stand back. There's a hurricane coming through. That never gets old. It never gets old.
Uh,
I love it. Hurt. Custom the WWE Tag Team titles. Man. Oh, Wilfredo, you done said some things, man. You done said some things.
Mm-hmm.
Needs to be custom. It's so ugly. Undisputed title, the IC title needs to be custom. We said that when they first debuted this new design.
Mm-hmm.
They need to change. I don't know who's designing their stuff. I really don't.
Yeah.
But it might be Stevie Wonder. I don't know. You know, it could be Stevie. Just take a look at a Triple H.
I mean, if you look at our A and B combos belt, I think we need to help them design their belt because
I'm just saying, man.
Just saying.
The Veer treatment. Yeah, Sophie, you done said some things right there. Boy, did you ever. Good gracious. Oh, they're actually there. Okay, hold on. I thought they were coming next week. I've not seen
Before we were done fighting in the octagon, how did Shayna do in the octagon?
I mean,
she's the most mediocre woman on the planet.
She's got some experience in the octagon. That's all I can say. She's got some experience. Agreed. Thank you.
Go look how little they are, though.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're in Connecticut.
How dare you speak ill of Connecticut?
I wouldn't say stupidity. Ignorance isn't the same as stupidity. I mean, it's their first appearance on Monday Night Raw. They don't know. I'd call it bravery at this point. But you know what takes care of bravery real quick? The sound.
Don't say it.
Your own tendons and ligaments being torn off of your body. Okay. This is my fire. It is. We'll let Pierce know you're that push. See you later.
Oh, tonight.
Bring it. What I want to hear them say is, "Hey yo."
Was this planned before we said it, or are they watching us right now? Like, just do what they said.
Make it happen, Captain. Make it happen. It's about freaking time.
World's worst entrance music. Why does this music go with her?
I love their march though.
What is bad about this music?
It's bad. The song is just bad.
Oh, got you.
Like her promos are bad.
Yeah.
The music is bad.
Okay.
The oration is bad.
Then that makes sense.
That's pretty much what it is. Rips that do Twitch. It's a gaming money. Vince, we need to stop being restricted. Yeah, I've said that all the time. It was ridiculous. It did WWE no harm to let these people have Twitch.
Right.
It didn't.
How tall are they? Are they 5'7"? Are they like my height?
Maybe.
Because then how short are they? Are Katana and Chance like 5'4"?
Let me look it up. How tall is Ronda? Ronda Rousey is 5'6".
Oh. So they must be like 5'4", 5'3".
So how tall is Caden Carter? Caden Carter is 5'2".
5'2". Wow. Jeez.
Katana Chance is 5 even.
Good golly.
Yeah.
They are little.
Okay, but you know what? They're
Because I was going to say,
scrappers.
because Shayna and Ronda don't usually tower over anybody. They're usually the shorter ones.
But they're scrappers.
Or not, or at least like even.
Wow, Sophie Dopey, 20 years yesterday since the RKO first hit. Wow.
That's some nice trivia right there.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. We miss
Nation
the
of
Viper,
Domination.
the GOATs, and New Women's Tag Champions. I mean, now that we finally, because we talked some trash a second ago, now that we finally see them up in here, my question is, how are they going to make them look? We know what they were capable of in NXT.
I don't think they're going to pull out a
champions.
victory on the tag team champions on the first night.
I say they need to do it. I don't want to see them get beat down on their debut.
I don't either, but I didn't expect them to realistically step to them their first match.
Former champions. Former tag champions right here, folks. Oh, and by the way, we see the flash. Bookets already on deck. Tickets already in the hand. So I'm excited about this.
Are you trying to say the tickets are booked and you said bookets?
Whatever you know what I meant. I'm excited.
I like the bookets. Michael Keaton!
I'm excited about this.
Best Batman ever.
Yeah, see, look who finally showed up. This is what I'm talking about.
This commercial's freaking me out. I don't like
See, see, yeah, exactly. They're tiny, tiny people, but that's okay. They're scrappers.
Yeah,
This
but
is
they're
what I'm
so
talking about, Jody.
good. They have such good skills.
Cliffy G, what's going on? Yes, I'm really excited that Alexa Bliss has in fact announced her pregnancy, because what's going to happen is a year from now, that baby is going to be in the baby bowl. I'm not giving it up. Triple H, Michael Cole, do what you got to do. We got the Puppy Bowl. We got the Super Bowl. It's time for Milfomania, Jack, and the Baby Bowl, brother.
Hey, Cliffy G.
That's
I know
what I'm
he's
talking
answering
about.
you, but I just realized that I had said hi to you, so hello.
That's it.
I know. I said I realized he's answering you, but I didn't see who it was, so I was just acknowledging him. Hello.
You rock with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? Yes. We haven't seen the new one yet.
We
haven't seen the new one yet.
haven't?
It just dropped in the theater. But yes, we do. It just dropped.
When did it drop?
This past weekend.
Oh, why am I feeling like I'm having amnesia?
I don't know.
Did I realize that it just dropped this past
I
weekend?
don't know.
I did see The Little Mermaid, though.
He
didn't, but I did, and I loved it.
Yeah, I'm not.
He wasn't about to see that, but I loved it.
I didn't see the original.
Theory?
Don't come for me in the comments. Don't come for me in the comments. Where's Theory's on SmackDown?
But I mean, we didn't see him on SmackDown. Were we talking about that this weekend? We did, right?
He was there. He was in a 6-man tag match.
Oh, that's right.
Wowzers. Okay, I don't know if you all.
Okay, well, in my defense, I was really, really tired today. I didn't sleep great, so I took a nap and then woke up. So I'm half awake. So
Oh, Alex went to Raw last week. That is awesome.
Really?
That
Love
is
it.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
Never watched the
fun
original.
going to these
You and me,
shows
Nation.
live, man.
All right, ladies, let's go. Get him out here. It's about time. I mean, I would prefer her not to be named Katana Chance, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm not mad at the...
That's why I call them Kaden and Chance, because I like that.
Yeah. I'm not mad at this. The crowd is, it's not the NXT reception that they're used to getting.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have to warm up to what these people do.
Not everybody here
Legitimately,
watches
people don't watch,
NXT.
yeah, I was going to say, they don't watch, a lot of them don't watch NXT.
So they don't really know what they're about to see. For all they know, these are jobbers. You know what I mean? They don't know.
They're not jobbers. They're not jobbers.
Not jobbers.
Put some respect on their name,
Respect
whatever
on
that
it.
name may be. Okay, this is a legit tag team. Look at them. See, anytime you got a tag team that are synchronous with their outfits, you know it's about to be on like Donkey Kong.
They synchronize their moves too. It's phenomenal.
Here we go.
Something like a phenomenon.
NXT versus NXT. I love it.
Oh, that was funny.
I love
Shayna
it.
just put her up against and was just rubbing her forearm against her face.
She does that. That is not hitting numbers. Joe, I'm not sure what you're referring to about hitting numbers. I don't know what we said. Spider-Man is hitting numbers. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yes, it is. And we probably will see it.
Oh,
But,
yeah. We just have a lot going on right now.
Yeah, we'll probably see.
Ooh,
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on, Shayna? Yeah, see, coordination right here. This is a real tag team. Counter ref.
Can you imagine if they got a
Two.
quick win?
Ooh, Shayna looks a
be
little
so
rocked right now,
mad.
and Ronda looks a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "You letting them take it to you?"
This little 5 foot nothing.
Oh, disrespecting Katana right now. Okay. Ooh.
Oh. Mm.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Big boot to the face. Shut her up.
Oh. Mm.
Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at what's going on right now. Just bite her ankle. Just bite her ankle. That's all you gotta do. Take the meat. Yeah, I know. Ooh, Shayla, you got future plans for your
Yeah.
kid? All right, very exciting.
Yeah. Just knock them both down.
That's right, so Philadelphia, I did not, do not judge me. I'm not even entirely sure if I saw the original Lion King all the way through.
You know.
I think I saw bits and pieces. I mean, I like doing that. I like doing that. I know I don't say it right, but you know, I do it with Bone Crusher all the time. Spider-Man is better. I mean, I'm sure it's a good film. The first one we saw into the Spider-Verse was great.
It was.
It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, they really.
I mean, come on. We already
flips.
know that Marvel just has one up on the DC as far as the movies have gone and what DC has done with the movies so far. But I mean, we are so excited about this Flash with bringing back Michael Keaton. If you guys didn't see Michael Keaton as Batman, you may not feel the same, but we're excited.
Now, granted, it was a different time. It was a different era. It was
a different kind of Batman.
You know what I mean?
Different kind of movie.
But you got to take it for what it is. But if you can, and the fact that I love the multiverse. I just.
It's great.
Yeah. If they do it right, and it looks like they may be doing this right. Hey versus Ronda Rousey, book it. She don't want this. She don't want this. I'm telling you right now. There you go.
This is one of the better matches that I've seen Shayna and Ronda have with anybody, actually.
Because these ladies are good. Don't sleep on the skills. Yeah. Look at that. She snuck through. She get in there. There you go. She need to use a gadunk. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I don't expect them to be jobbing. Oh! Kane just rearranged the jaw. How you like them apples, Shayna?
How you like me now? Oh, I think she took her whole face off.
Let them know. Show them who you are.
Right? What are those black things on Shayna's back?
Interesting.
They're black pieces. Is that from their outfits?
Probably.
Can you imagine if they would have got that win right there? Man.
Yep, see that? Good thing that she's wearing that mouth guard, though.
Mm-hmm. I'd be wearing a mouth guard in there, too. You people about to kick you in the face. Dang, that's the second time she kicked her in the stomach and just knocked the whole wind out of her.
You know what, Wilfredo? Good question. Should Zelina Vega win the whole thing?
No. I'm not a Zelina fan like that. She's okay, but I don't think that she's good enough in the ring.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. There you go. Kicking her down. Katana's going up. Flipping it. Oh! Count it, ref. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man.
Whoa.
Dang. Just pulled her out with reckless abandon.
But besides the fact that, but that qualifying match wasn't a good match at all. So how am I going to want you to take it when your qualifying match wasn't even a good match?
Yeah, man. That Lacey Evans match was a snooze fest. It was badly coordinated.
My gosh.
Slow and choppy.
Did y'all see how many twists she got on that? She did 2 full somersaults before she came down.
She's a gymnast.
She's a gymnast.
3.
Come on, man.
At least this isn't a 2-minute match. I gotta give them that.
No.
Hang on. Ronda's got the ankle lock in. Don't you dare tap, sister. Don't you dare tap.
She's too little to get herself over to the ring.
Just sneak out.
Yes, I was going to say, just do a somersault. Come on, man.
Boom. Boom. Rocked her.
Rock the bell.
Got a tag. Shayna's in here. There you go. Tag. I don't know if Shayna saw the tag.
Shayna didn't see the tag.
Rolled her up. Rolled her up.
Win on the roll up.
This is so close. Oh my gosh. She's going to lose in their debut. Why is this happening? Okay. All right.
Well, because they are the tag team champions. But it's a heck of a match.
This is it. Shayna's got, she's choking her out.
She's tapping.
All right. So.
It still was a great debut. I didn't expect them to win over the tag team champions on their first fight, but it was a great debut.
It was a decent match.
It was a decent
a
match.
decent match.
That was entertaining, and it was more than 2 minutes.
But I like Katana Chance when she gets a little agitated.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out. Bad things happen. Bad things happen. Sophie Duffy with that first super chat of the night. Thank you very much, Sophie Duffy. OG, triple OG. Circle message. Thanks to the Twitch ban, Adam Cole left WWE for AEW, and your thoughts on Cody versus Brock 3 happening at SummerSlam.
I don't think that was the sole reason Adam Cole left. I think that he also wanted to go and travel and work with his woman. The bitch. I mean, the
Family
female.
show.
And I'm sorry, BMB. So I think that probably helped contribute to that, but I think that was the bigger driving factor. Also, I think he has more guarantee of having. You're so unsure coming up from NXT to the main roster. So many of them get lost. Look at Tommaso Ciampa. Look at Johnny Gargano. So I think he had a better chance of being like on the main scene like he is right now in AEW over there. So I think that was a better move for him either way, totally aside from Twitch. But Brock and Cody, they better give Cody this damn win. Because I promise you, if they don't give Cody this win, there's nothing and nobody who could not tell me that this is not just one big receipt from Vince.
Yeah, man. The Twitch ban for sure. But look, the environment, the culture at the time was what it was. There was no endeavor. There was nothing on the horizon. It just wasn't a thing. So the fact that they wanted to go ahead and hand these people love, even Zelina Vega talked about it. But this is what I'm talking about, right? What they should have done, and I don't know what everybody's so afraid of. I know it's a little nerve-wracking to strike your job, right? Just today, I had to make sure as a member of SAG-AFTRA that I had to vote one way or the other about SAG-AFTRA going on strike. The writer's strike is going on their 6th week, I believe. The Directors Guild just averted a strike by signing a deal. We talked about this last night. Nurses go on strike. Teachers go on strike. It's a thing.
Grocery store workers go on strike.
It's a thing. If you want something to happen and you're talking to people and it doesn't work out, you have a few people that walk out, but clearly nothing changes.
Mm-hmm.
The machine keeps moving. The train keeps going down the track.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying if you are legitimately not happy with the women's division, if you're legitimately not happy with the overall culture,
if every single woman decided to walk out together, every single one of them, including the champions on both brands, they would resolve it that night.
Here are our demands.
That's it. They would
Do
resolve it
not
that
have
night.
a show without superstars.
The problem is that usually the champions are not willing to put themselves on the line for the people who are actually being affected. Well, we're the champions, so we don't have nothing to complain about. So you would have to be someone who cares enough about the little people and the other people in the company to want to do such a thing and use where you've gotten to stand up for others. And I don't,
Because look at it. You literally had your women's tag team champions take the belts, throw them on the desk, and walk out the door. Did it do anybody any good except for Mercedes Moné and Trinity? No.
Right. Well, they could have thought about coming together with some other women and seeing what they could have did together, to make a change across the board. But I don't think that was about anybody else.
But nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to nut up. Right? So now we're just week after week talking about the nonsensical booking, the ridiculousness that is the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions on SmackDown, the women having opposite belts, like it's opposite day. All this other stuff, it's just weird. But this is what we have because nobody's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
So there you go. As far as Cody and Brock goes, for me, it makes more sense to have them at SummerSlam right now than to say Cody, Roman Reigns. I don't at this legit moment in time see Cody really winning Money in the Bank. I think his trajectory has been altered to such a degree.
I think they're going to make it look like Cody's going to win. You think Cody's going to win and Brock is going to cost him. Just fueling the fire that much more.
I think the Money in the Bank winner is going to be somebody other than Cody Rhodes. Now, as far as the women go, it'd be nice if it was Zelina. Maybe a heels. When Zelina came back, she became queen. They gave her a nice push. She's like, look, you got to hire me back after firing me. I have some demands.
You know, I don't think they're going to give it to Becky again either, because Becky would be kind of what you would think is going to happen, because she hasn't had it for a while or had a belt. But with Trish and Zoey, I just don't see them letting that happen either. I mean, they didn't do anything today. But it would be awesome if, like, Indy was better by then and got the opportunity. But she's not even well enough to fight to get into the Money in the Bank, so that's not going to happen either.
It would be nice. It would be nice. Jody's very mad. Thank you for that note, Jedi.
You think that they might try to give it to Johnny Gargano? I don't know. They're doing this whole thing, doing a little, you know what I mean? But
I like it. Yep.
I mean, do they think
he was the face of NXT?
He was the face of NXT. Can he do it again on the main roster? That's a big difference.
My man is good. And there was a time when it was questionable if he was going to return.
Right.
I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. I hope what we're seeing here is an honest to goodness push. Because when he did come back to NXT, the crowd went nuts. They love their homegrown stars. They really do.
Who's about to win this match?
You know, I don't know. Let me give me a minute to think about this. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't see Ricochet beating Shinsuke. I really don't. On this one-on-one right here, I don't see it. Ricochet is good, but Shinsuke is good, and he's strong. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't call it. Who do y'all think is going to win this match?
I love me some Shinsuke, y'all.
Shinsuke, we got Ricochet. Lay it on us. We go to song halftime scores. Everyone in this show so far. Sing halftime scores. Bang, bang. I love that, Richard Jr. That's fantastic. You know what, Wilfredo?
Hi, Donovan.
I like that idea, but they got to start racking up some wins. All right? They look good in their debut. They did not win in their debut, and that's totally fine. I think it would have made sense for them to win because that would have been sense Shayna and Ronda.
It would have embarrassed them and made them mad.
Like they sneak out of the win, happy we got the win.
Yeah.
Next week, then they can kind of go ham on Kaden and Katana.
Yeah, and get revenge. But you would open them up strong with that win. I agree with you. I think that's what they should have did.
Yeah, this was too formulaic. But at least the match wasn't a squash match, so we got to say that much. What's up, Marcel World?
Okay.
I think
I
can pull it off. I think I can pull it off. James Cole is happy that Becky Lynch won Money in the Bank. Okay, I can respect that.
Mm-hmm. We don't have a problem with Becky Lynch winning the Money in the Bank qualifying match. We think that Sonya. You could have Sonya go against somebody else. We think Sonya should have been in that match in the actual Money in the Bank. They're sleeping on Sonya, man. You almost use her as a jobber, and that's y'all are sleeping on her skills. She's got the whole package. We just think it was stupid that Zoey and Trish came out just to stand and whisper at the top of the stage and not actually cause an interference or do anything. That was dumb.
Dumb. And then even when the match was over, it was just a staring contest. Nobody budged. What are you doing?
That makes no sense. What you come out there for?
Why were you invested in what we're looking at
You
right
could have
now?
watched
You're
that
doing
match
nothing.
backstage
Exactly.
and got a better view.
Exactly. Raquel or Io should win it. Interesting. I would love to see Io win it. I don't know about Raquel. Yeah, I'm gonna say no on Raquel. That's a hard pass for me at this point.
If they could figure out how to do something more interesting with Raquel's character, if Raquel could put some oomph on her character and do a little something, you know what I would like her to do would be a little old school, like chola, like a cholita, because you don't have to be a heel to be a cholita, but you could kind of do like that style and kind of have that old school vibe. Like, you know, when we saw those old school cholos with these old school cars the other day, and we're just like, dang, look at them. They look bad. You know what I mean? They just look so bad, like, you know, and I just feel like she could pull that off and it would be a gimmick. It would be something to make her stand out. Mm-hmm. And I would love to see her do something like that. She's just boring right now.
Yeah.
But honestly, do we want to see her fight Rhea Ripley? Yes, we do. If she could up herself up, it doesn't matter. The bottom line is her strength and her skills are there.
Yeah.
We already know they gave in a phenomenal match. How many of you saw the match between Raquel and Rhea went right before Rhea left NXT? I mean, that stuff went
it was good.
In the stage, all over, backstage, in the locker room. I think she put Dakota Kai in a locker. I think Rhea Ripley literally put Dakota Kai in a locker. Did she not?
But it's what I'm saying. It's the NXT in them.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. If she could bring that oomph back without, you don't have to go heel to have oomph. You really don't.
No, you don't.
But they're
not letting them have that. But that's what I like seeing Katana Chance, because we saw that on NXT. I'm telling you, when she is mad, she gets salty and she gets things done. That's what I want to see. Mm-hmm. Just like my man right here, Sophie Duffy. Come on now. Thank you, Sophie Duffy, for that super chat. We appreciate you. Circle message. Do you think we will see them bring the King of the Ring pay-per-view at some point this year? Let me tell you something, if I may.
I don't want to see it. You go ahead.
They done pissed all over it.
It means nothing.
We had a king, we had a queen. They didn't even give him a year. It was supposed to be a year of king and queendom. Didn't even give him a year. You had Kofi's crown destroyed by the bloodline, the scepter destroyed.
Here, hand me that crown.
That was it. That was it.
Okay, now here, pee on it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I guess it is a family show. You want to pee on it, Bone Crusher?
Bone Crusher, do it.
Want to pee on it?
Come here, good girl. She's excited about it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give some love. If you don't know, now you know, the channel mascot, Bone Crusher.
Oh.
She always loves to stop in here and give a little love to the people. And she's a little floppy. Say it all the time.
She is a floppy mess.
But she still looks good on camera. I gotta say, she still looks good on camera. No, man. I don't know what happened with the King of the Ring tournament. It used to be a thing we enjoyed every year. We had some great kings. The fact that you finally had a queen up in here, and then unceremoniously, before the year was out, you cut it. You didn't even call her queen. Technically, they still are.
Yeah. Woods is King Woods, and Zelina is Queen Vega. But they dropped it. But here's what I think they should do. You listen to WWE, write this down.
Lay it on them.
Instead of having a king and queen event where they are king and queen for a year, if you don't want to steal the intergender titles situation from AEW, you don't want to look like you're copying them, you make the king and queen thing an intergender thing where you can earn that you can have a male and a female compete and they win the crowns, and you are queen or king until another intergender team comes along and beats you to take that title. And you're walking out as king and queen together. That's your gold. It's just around your head instead of around your waist. You have your scepter and your robe and the whole thing. And then you're not just for a year. And then people are competing for that as well who don't have a chance in competing for any of the titles. You're welcome.
You're welcome. They used to take it seriously. When you
King
were the
of
king of
Booker.
the ring, they really did it up, man. Xavier Woods talked about how important the king of the ring was to him.
Mm-hmm.
And they just didn't give it to him.
I mean,
Like they should have.
almost did them as dirty as they did Otis with Money in the Bank.
Don't get me started. If anybody should win Money in the Bank, it should be Otis.
He deserves it.
He was robbed.
Robbed. And
Hey,
you think if you
Terrell.
throw Teddy Long in there, we're going to be okay with you robbing him? That was wrong.
Hey, Isabella. Good to see you in here.
Hey, Isabella.
Welcome.
Who else did you say hi to?
Hassan Terrell.
Oh, hi.
Junior Dugan.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think at this point it's fair to say that LA Knight is over in such a way. I can legitimately see him winning this whole dang thing. I really can. And I wouldn't be mad at it. But I want to see who else is going to qualify. I really do. And technically, Shinsuke was king for a minute. He did kind of take it from Baron Corbin.
Mm-hmm.
So he also was king.
But I like that too.
Hilarious.
That was what I'm saying. I liked when he took it and he was trying to get it back. That made it good.
Yeah.
They should make it something you compete for and you can lose it again that way. You don't just have it for a year. That's dumb. Especially because you don't stick to it.
To answer your question, Isabella, about who do we think will challenge Tiffany first, I think the first challenger for her will be promo skills. I saw that. I saw promo skills out there, and I think that's going to be her first challenger. Promo skills.
You know.
And I looked at it again. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me.
Oh, I couldn't even watch it again. No way. I couldn't sit through that again. That's awful.
So I pray to the wrestling gods of old that she has.
How long is Nikita Lyons out for?
A while.
So she's really injured. She's not coming. Okay.
Yeah. Rehab is no joke. Rehab is no joke.
You know, I think they. And what about the surfer chick? She's out too.
Yeah.
Everyone's out injured.
Roka's out too. I'm saying these injuries are no joke, man.
What?
Oh, boo! Boo! Bronson Reed ruins the party. Boo! The Bronson Reed.
Why did they just stop the Bronson and Robbie thing? Oh, because they're on two different shows.
Yeah.
That's right.
Goodness, though.
Jeez.
Talk about a splash. You had a little extra man meat on you. Feel good about yourself, bro? Feel good about yourself?
You know what? I think that the first to come after, I think that now, I think the Toxic Attraction feud is done now, right?
Goodness! You might have just crushed his damn chest.
Wow. Wow.
Did not expect him to be face down when that splash hit.
No.
Oh my gosh, I think
Why
my
is
man
a
is
hole
dead.
in his arm?
I think my man is dead.
So JC and Gigi are done now, right? They did like three, and I think they're kind of done. I think that maybe Gigi will step to her next. Because Gigi kind of has a little crowd behind her right now.
Yeah.
I think she's going to be the one.
I can see it.
That's my opinion.
I can see it. What's good, Richie Bailey? We got a
y'all,
Super Chat champion in the
I'm a
house.
fan of Maxine, y'all. I think she's so cute. I love her style. I love her little personality. I love the thing with Otis. I'm a fan.
Step up, man. She better not be running from Valhalla.
I hope she come out and can actually fight. I don't want to see a situation like Scarlett. And I think it's sad that I hope that after Scarlett's botch in the ring and how awful she did, that she has been working her butt off to actually improve. Because
that's a nice shirt she got.
Everybody wants to see Scarlett do good. You know what I'm saying? She could have a serious following. And the fact that she can't.
Wait, does that say ho? Does her shirt say ho? The ho train!
Yeah, it actually does just say. It does.
Why our shirt say ho?
I think it's supposed to say shoosh, but the shoosh
Oh,
is
yeah.
under
Is
her
there an S over
arm,
there?
and the H was cut off.
So
I have a feeling that
it's-
Bianca Belair made that outfit for her.
So where's the SH on the end? Because
Bianca,
from this
is that out
angle,
there? Did you make that outfit?
it looks like the ho train. Bow, 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 bow.
I gotta tell you, if I was his wife, I would not like seeing her on his arm every week.
I mean, I don't think, I wouldn't.
Not that he's gonna do anything or that she's gonna do anything, but that would just make me feel insecure, boy.
But I didn't expect much from Maxine Dupree when she first debuted, and she's really fallen into this role. I love it.
Oh, she's doing a great job.
It's like a hoe. She dressed like a hoe.
He's gonna train her. I love her. Y'all, I'm such a fan.
I like that.
And also,
arm thing Cody got there.
really what I hope is that inside of that arm is steel. I hope that it's like one big brass knuckle.
It better be.
That's what it needs to be. I would be hiding all kinds of weapons in there. I'd have a knife in there, but you know.
It better be. And I'll tell you what we got right here. 3 Kings on the Super Chat. 3 Kings. Yes, sir. Oh, you done took the line. Circle message. No one doesn't like King Booker.
That's right.
There was nobody like King Booker. He was my favorite king after Macho King.
Mm-hmm.
I love me Macho King and Queen Sherry.
Mm-hmm.
To this day,
Yeah.
Macho King's crown and scepter is my favorite to this day. But truthfully, my all-around favorite king is King Booker.
Oh, how could he not be?
Because it was so over the top.
Yeah, him and his wife were great. Hey, Benny Mac. Richie Bailey in the house.
Yes,
I was wondering where you was at, Richie.
Mr. Kennedy. Rob, Money in the Bank. Let's run that back. I mean, hey, we could. Otis was robbed too. This is what I'm saying. Let's look at the People's Court. My man won Money in the Bank fair and square.
Yeah, no,
Oscar
that was
goes on to get the title.
They did him dirty. They did him so dirty.
And he never got that shot again.
It was so wrong.
I do want to see this.
We're going to see this too.
Yeah, I do really. I'm an old school fan of Transformers. You're finally bringing back Unicron. I'm talking nerd stuff right here. Not many people know what I'm talking about. But you've got the Beast in here.
Star Trek people.
I'm excited about this one. Donovan Morrison with a super chat. Thank you, Donovan
Hey,
Morrison.
Donovan, thank you.
Yes, indeed. And thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah,
Don't
we
forget to
appreciate
smash
it.
rack it, stack it, and acknowledge it.
Smash it, baby. Smash
We appreciate that. Circle message L.A. Knight. Yeah. Should win Money in the Bank and get pushed. Yeah.
Oh, I do think he's going to win it. We believe, and we talked about that yesterday, we do believe that it's a toss-up between LA Knight. We would say Cody, but we really don't think it's going to be Cody because of Brock. But I think it's a toss-up between LA Knight and Dom.
I've been marinating on this Dom thing. I've been marinating on it, y'all. And the more that I think about it, the more I'm not mad at it. The more I'm not mad at it. I'd be mad if LA Knight didn't win it, but I think they could really play this thing out with Judgment Day and Rhea. Like, just imagine Rhea's got the title, Dom comes out with the briefcase. Like, that's a power couple.
It's a power couple, and people hate him so much they'll be so mad about it, and that's what people want to see, and especially him taking it over LA Knight. People will hate him that much more.
Here's what I would love to see. Rhea Ripley is your champion. Dominic is your Money in the Bank winner. Tonight, Damian Priest defeats Seth Freakin Rollins and gets that World Heavyweight Championship. And it is gold all around.
At Money in the Bank?
For the Judgment Day. Except for poor little Finn Balor.
No, I would rather see Damian Priest and Finn Balor get one of the sets of the tag team titles somehow.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
Because then everybody's, you have her gold, you have their titles, their ugly titles, but they're titles nonetheless. And then maybe we could perhaps give her the appropriate championship. I don't know. And then give him Money in the Bank. You have Judgment Day looking dominant as I don't know what.
I wouldn't be mad at that. They got to split these titles up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They got to split them up. This 2-belt thing. This has got to stop.
Yeah.
This has got to stop.
You gotta cut it.
Some quickie matches. Interesting. Nation says that Gigi is just straight basura. She's like a Tamina up in there, getting gas, getting winded.
Gigi, you're not wrong. I don't think she's great. I don't think she's great. I do actually think that JC is actually better in the ring than she is, for sure. I think she has. I think you're right, but I think that she has a little push behind her, and because she is the face, I don't know if they're going to do a heel on heel situation. Although everyone came out to want to challenge her, so perhaps it will be a heel on heel situation. But I really chose her just because she has so much more crowd behind her, and then you'll have a heel in the face, and I think they do prefer to have that. But I agree with you. I'm not saying she's great.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm not overly upset at Tiffany being champion until she cut that promo. Her in-ring skills have improved. She's not like unskilled in there. She's got some talent. She knows how to get under your skin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it works for right now. If Nikki Cross could be champion for a minute, why not Tiffany Stratton? Speaking of, you seen Nikki? And here he comes. I like that cast my man has on his arm.
It's nice.
It is very nice. I almost want to get one just cause. Just cause. What up to your arm? Nothing?
Nothing, just like it.
Homage to Cody Rhodes. And then just, periodically just kind of just go, whoa! Just cause. Pimpin' ain't easy. Pimpin'.
Hey, Arcel World, welcome. He gave the girl a hug with his shirt on. She's like, oh my gosh.
That's what Pimp be doing. How you doing? Doesn't matter. Get the dough. Roll a fatty for this Pimp Daddy. Oh, snap. Dashing through these hoes and see. I done started something. I'm sorry.
This is.
I didn't.
You told me.
That's what the shirt said, y'all. I didn't make the shirt. I didn't make the shirt. Yeah, it's kind of flying past. It does feel a little more Triple H-esque, doesn't it? It does. Everything, 20%, everything must go. Maybe even you.
Who said that? Nation of Domination?
No, Zay.
Zay?
Y'all know what we're talking about up in here. Maybe even you. Man, we do not condone pimping in any way. This is a joke based on a funny movie. We do not think pimping is funny in real life. I want to put that disclaimer out there. No, we do not.
That is modern day human trafficking.
We're talking about the
That's
whole
not funny.
train. Okay, I never said anything about pimps up, hoes down. I didn't say nothing of the sort.
We're just playing along with stuff that's funny, but really in real life we do not think that's funny.
I never said,
you
don't know what you heard about me. I didn't say nothing about that.
I don't know if you're helping my disclaimer.
I'm building a case. I'm building a case.
About to catch a case.
Let me talk to you. Oh, did you talk about to catch a case? Wow. The Reds. Okay, cool. No, not Dom.
Do you think that Miz kind of went different with his outfit with being outlandish tonight because Cody comes with sweet like little outfit like suits, and so he needed to look different?
Yeah.
That's something Seth would have wore back in the day.
Now let's hear what Cody has to say. This is going to tell us a lot. Let me turn it up a little bit. If you hear the audio, let us know. We'll turn it down. I don't want to get cut. J Money, what up, J Money?
What up?
city that you're in and fight. Don't you think that's kind of stupid?
That's a fair question.
I mean,
Wow, right out of the gate. First question.
right out of the gate.
In this ring, I am
Isabella, I'm not mad at Tiffany versus Cora. Not mad at that.
Miz, the Miz. Well, the Miz.
Good question.
Are you
Sophie.
saying fight? You want him to fight the Miz?
It's all right, Richie Bailey. It's all right.
The Miz,
Donna, pimp down. Pimping the stress. Let him dirty. I love that.
crazy. I heard someone say that it took balls. You know a tiny little bit about that, right?
Oh, yeah. Got him.
Oh, that was such a great pun. That was so clever. I love it.
The Beast is apparently on his annual hibernation, so I guess we won't be seeing him for a while.
True that.
That's too bad.
Did Miz borrow from Seth's closet? I gotta ask the question.
We love a little drama. We love a little controversy, but most of
It's a very loud outfit today.
That's what I
Did you? I
said.
didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
It's better.
Back in the day, this would have been one of his older outfits. Now he's more loud.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
too
like the
toned
shoes.
down.
The shoes are fire. The shoes are fire.
Another man who shares the same pressures as you as a multi-generational talent. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my surprise guest.
Brock Lesnar?
He is arguably the hottest superstar in all of WWE. Give it up for Dominic Mysterio.
What?
How did Miz pull this off?
Oh,
What is
Cody's
this?
as confused as we are.
Seriously, what's going on right now?
Mommy with him, right? Yeah, boy, power couple. I almost feel like she's his belt.
Interesting. What? I'm sorry. What?
I feel like she's his belt, his arm piece.
That's kind of gross.
He's got the hottest chick, really, as far as like popularity, strongest champion, all of that. What do you mean?
She's wearing Damian Priest shirt. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Pumping him up for the match. This is interesting.
I've never
See,
seen him hang on her like that. He jokingly hangs on me like that sometimes when we're out, just to mock people who actually really do that.
Yeah, because what ends up happening, we'll see couples, and then I show up, and the guy looks at me. Then he's feeling a little instant. All of a sudden, this hug up on his woman. I'm like, don't worry about it, man. Ain't nobody trying to get your girl. I got mine right here. But bam! Come here, girl. Hang off for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a man marking his territory. I'm so confused as to why he's there. Miz want to start
See
some
what I'm saying?
mess to hold him over
Trajectory.
until Rock comes back.
This is totally different.
I told you though that they're pushing Dom like that. They have Dom come out every week for something. If it ain't a match, they fit him in. They're pushing him hard.
I love it.
Oh wow.
She said quiet.
And he said yes, ma'am. I've been thinking about doing that to my eyebrow.
Why is she staring down the Miz, though?
I used to have my eyebrow like that back in the day in high school.
But it's only the kind of does the same thing. She got the thing, and I like it.
You want me to do that to my
I do,
eyebrow?
yes. Imagine him being Money in the Bank winner and him trying to get out a word. I'm not mad at it. To my Latino heat.
Wow.
Is that what she just said?
They need to turn his mic up.
I don't know what you're talking about, Zay. You over here talking about Miss Pearly.
The big dog in the yard, that's taken. He's like, I can't hear you.
What? It's kind of hard to hear, my man. What?
What if Rhea attacks him and they bring Brandy out?
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, that was interesting.
You should be at home, taking care of her, but instead, you're here,
Oh boy.
and you're just like Ray, a deadbeat dad.
Mistake number one, son.
Now we done got up. Hit him with your cast. Hit him with your curse.
He's like, I got it. Okay. He called his dad his government name. He sure did.
For you, Dom, I know that the 15 minutes you spent in prison was really rough on you. Hard times indeed.
Hard times, Daddy. Hard times.
You even have a worse prison tattoo than mine. After prison, you went on to WrestleMania to have a match with your father. But I don't know if I could call it a match because it was more like a public spanking.
He did get spanked. He did get spanked, y'all.
You're right. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Rey Mysterio, who I admire and respect, I'm sure he's not the perfect father. Matter of fact, I know he's made some terrible mistakes, and I know that because I'm looking at one.
Ouch! Ouch!
Who's gonna hit him first? Him or Rhea? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
It's called time a mistake.
Dang, he's so good on the mic, y'all. Look at me. It's like, let me back up. What y'all gonna do? He ain't gonna walk out. He's not walking out. Don't turn around. Don't turn
He
around.
be talking again. Oh, okay. He just
And then he ran behind Rhea.
he just slapped.
And then ran behind his woman. Okay.
Hit her. She's back and forth. Just one time.
He ain't gonna hit her.
Do for the gram. Slide into her DMs and just with a take a look, slap again. Folks, good God Almighty, Cody Rhodes has got a damn family.
But then ran, yo. Oh,
He just
really
slapped the
him, though.
taste out of his mouth.
He didn't play slap him.
Yeah, okay, look, y'all.
I like it. I'm not mad at it. Look, y'all. I'm not mad at it. He hit him for setting it up.
Use the cast, brother. Use the cast. Yeah, look.
Why are you hiding behind your
Miz
woman?
down. Miz in distress. Maurice, 11:30.
I wonder if they've been working on Brandy, though. Because if they've been training Brandy, she had potential. She's not as awful as y'all make it seem like. I've seen her have some decent matches. And if she's been training and working out and she needs to intercede, I mean, I don't think she could take Rhea, but it'd still be good to see.
And I like it one more again, brother. We got Milfomania and the Baby Bowl is running wild, Jack. Brandy's in here. Maurice is in here. Becky Lynch, brother. This is what I'm talking about.
Get all their babies in there and let her fight it out. Baby Royal Rumble.
Oh, this is earlier. I like that jacket, though. I like this whole outfit.
Which one of them are you calling Prince?
No. You do not get to decide how this goes down. We get to decide. I'm cool with it, man. Seth, I accept. And
Oh, Finn doesn't seem happy about that though.
And you,
Dissension.
you're just going to go down in history with one of the shortest reigns ever.
Why would you pick Damian Priest over Finn Balor?
You and me, one-on-one, no judgment day. But hey, any way you slice it, my title reign is already way longer than his was.
Ooh.
Will this be a colossal?
Yeah, okay. I really want that outfit, and I want that belt. I will wear that every single day.
I would love for you to wear that the next time we go to a show, a live show.
We got to figure that out. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Wait. Is there going to be a conversation between him and Finn? No. I don't know. Are they better not be putting dissension in the Judgment Day this right now? They need to not do that. There's no reason to do that right now.
I think
That's later.
that Priest should win this whole thing, man. I'm not mad at it. And here comes Trish Stratus. It's time for a little Stratisfaction, baby. What has Trish Stratus got to say? And now we're finally getting them. Now we're going to have a little Becky Lynch interference.
I hope so.
And who is she going to face? This is good, man. You have her up under the wing, the tutelage, the learning tree, if you will, of a freaking Hall of Fame. Oh, that's right. She's facing Natalya. Okay.
Well, we already know that means Zoey is advancing. I don't know how I feel about the jacket. That's not cold. That's just true. I'm all for mismatched stuff. Like, I have some pants and some shirts that there's like, some different patterns going on. It's one thing to have two different colors, but the long sleeve and the color in the. I know that this isn't a fashion show, but I don't love the jacket. When I do love stuff that's risky, but...
That's funny. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Fair question, Sophie Dophie. I don't know if that was always the plan, but I like the pivot because I think what ended up happening and what I've been seeing with these NXTers coming up here, because a lot of people really legitimately who watch the main roster don't watch NXT, don't really know who these people are.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of quiet. Like when Zoey Stark premiered, it was kind of quiet. Again, in NXT, smaller audience, familiar with her, she gets the pop that she gets. They had to do something. Clearly, they see something in her, and they want to give this woman a push.
Richie Bailey, I love you. Natty ain't getting this win, yo. It's not happening.
Will they right the wrong?
No.
That was
No.
on her birthday. What was it? 6.9 seconds?
No.
Wow.
Team hell no.
Wow. You brought it back to Team Hell No.
It was one of the greatest teams they ever had.
So look, seriously,
No, it was.
You just had this weird segment. I mean, it was weird. I thought Cody was going to talk about some stuff with Brock. It never really kind of happened. Brought out Dom, brought out Rhea Ripley for some inexplicable reason. So I'm more convinced now than ever.
Because they're pushing Dom all day, every day.
The trajectory of Cody, like you said, it's just not pointing to Roman Reigns right now.
Mm-mm.
He's all over the map with other things. They've got him busy with other stuff.
Yeah.
The bloodlines doing whatever they're doing. I didn't no. So I don't really know. I mean, Cody's still getting the loud pop, and I know he came here to be champion. Now that it would be called the undisputed champion. So let's also be clear here. Let's be clear. He was the WWE Universal Champion. He had both the WWE Heavyweight title and the Universal title. Now it's been combined into the Undisputed. There is no longer a WWE heavyweight championship. It's not called that anymore. So he still will not fulfill his destiny if he does win against Roman Reigns. He'll be undisputed champion. That did not exist back in the day.
Right.
So in that sense, I still kind of feel bad for Cody because he's still going to come up short, regardless.
Got you.
Regardless. They could have saved it for Raw. Don't even.
But I gotta say that regardless of titles, which are important, we're not gonna act like they're not. He also is on TV every week. He also is given time, regardless of what fight he's fighting or whatever he's doing. You know, it's not like he's sitting and catering at all. So that's better than, you know, whatever.
Very
but
true. Oh, now we have French, but hey, we have Natalia here. She has done some skills in French, no? She will put a bed. Destruction.
You remind me of Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, she has a new finisher. It's called the French keys. No? Yes? We? Oh.
You know, she gonna go wee. She just kicked her in her gut. You know how her bladder is sensitive.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. So we start connecting a little bit. And Natalia has no answer. Near fall. I think it was a 1 count.
Oh, look at her trying to wrestle on the ground.
She's not unskilled. She just more often than not just kind of phones it in. I expect Trish Stratus to interfere. Yep, undisputed WWE.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, that was nice.
Exactly, Dro. Exactly. Semi, Kevin, and Maurice in a French exchange. That should be the name of a group. Ooh, the French exchange.
She just tried to do this little thing with bending her arm backwards. She must have learned that from Shayna.
Okay. First of all, you didn't connect with the kick. Secondly, I'm not trying to see this stupid little I hurt my knee bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now you done ruined it for me. Now just wrap up this match. I'm out. Bonjour, je m'appelle Zay. Bonjour. You know he didn't. Didn't touch her. Didn't touch her.
They just replayed it. Yeah, she didn't really touch her. She came really close.
Yep, here we go. Are we timing this match? I think we're at a minute and 30 seconds.
No. We're actually at 3 minutes.
Are we?
I think so.
All right. We have to go back and time this thing, man.
I think it started at 7:14, 7:13.
I need to tell you to do something.
I should start setting my timer when the women come on.
Good gracious, sister.
Sister, get it together.
And watch Trish Stratus. Where's the brass? At least Elektra Lopez slid in the brass knucks.
Right.
See, dang it, Natalia. She didn't touch your face. What are you doing? This is what we keep saying.
Protecting her last investment.
This is tough to watch.
Well, that was nice.
Thank you. Okay, Corey Graves calls her a veteran, and this is what we're getting. Oh, dang. Donovan Morrison, you done spoke some real French right there. I'm not even going to try to pretend. Oh, the sharpshooter's locked in.
Sharpshooter's locked in.
She about to tap it?
Trish, you want to do something?
She about to tap it?
Trish.
Trish is not getting up on the apron. She's not doing nothing. Cheering her on. Wow, she willed her.
She willed her. Okay, great. Don't you just give her some pom-poms?
She go to the B word?
She says stay out of it.
Did she just kick her in the butt? Oh, no, kick her in the knee. Okay. Is this how it ends?
So I think the match was like 4.5 minutes.
Natalya gets no respect.
No respect.
She gets no love.
Is that a song?
She gets no. Yeah.
We should do
She gets
Rodney
no
Dangerfield. No respect.
Well,
You want to do a Rodney? I thought you
he
did.
gets no respect here, okay, folks? Take it easy here, okay?
I knew you did.
She wants a second opinion, okay? You suck at wrestling too, okay? Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's this?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman,
Another SmackDowner.
and I want to cordially invite you to join me this Friday night when a family drama plays out in front of your very eyes when Jey Uso makes his historic choice.
You thought you needed a promotion for that?
As the wise man, I'm tasked at times with
Wow.
unpleasant news. No matter how bad that news is, I have to deliver it, even if I have to deliver it to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. This is one of those times.
Okay, Paul.
Is not pleasant. The news will rip apart the entire Anoa'i Hut dynasty because this Friday, Jey Uso will make his choice.
And his father will be there.
And Jey Uso will choose and stand by
Oh.
his brother, Solo. You can share a room with your twin Jimmy, but you'll never be closer in life to him than you are to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And this Friday,
Wow.
live on SmackDown, Jey Uso will. Jey Uso will acknowledge that fact.
Okay, so you see,
You brought him to SmackDown.
or else.
You brought him to SmackDown for that. First of all, did we need a commercial for that? That is the most watched. That is the most watched SmackDown probably of all time at this point. Our views on those two reactions instantly went through the roof. Nobody needed you to advertise what's going on SmackDown. Who's watching Raw? Don't be ridiculous. That was weird.
Let me tell you something. You once again see
He
the
didn't say
far-reaching
anything.
stretch of the bloodline. That you have Paul Heyman come over here to Raw to cut a promo for SmackDown.
That didn't make no sense.
This ain't had nothing to do with Monday Night Raw.
That didn't make any sense.
Notice as well, no mention of Cody Rhodes. Why? Because it ain't happening, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't happening. Cody ain't winning Money in the Bank, and he's not facing Roman Reigns at SummerSlam.
Right.
That's all I got to say about that.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all got to say? We're on a commercial break, and we're going to converse with y'all. I got a question. Why Paul keep coming to Raw? Exactly.
Why are any of the people from SmackDown coming to Raw and vice versa?
And now we have Indus Shear taking it to former members of the Her Business that used to take care of business, and now they just, I don't know, get done the business. I don't like the business. Maybe you have a favorite Macho Man attire that you can remember. My brother was a huge fan of him. Love the black and gold one. Attire. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Macho Man was always one of my favorite wrestlers. I always loved his personality, the way he got down. I didn't love his attire though. I love his glasses. I didn't actually like his attire until he joined WCW and joined the NWO. I love the black and white. I thought it looked good on him. But also, he dug into a little bit of the roids at that point. If you notice, he was a little more solid than he was in WWF at the time.
But if we had to pick a favorite outfit, I would say it was when he was King of the Ring. And he was coming out with the robe and the, he just did it so well.
But whenever he came out in the robe, he always did it up.
Yeah.
He always did it up. I just felt like, but his hair was usually, I felt like he was a little more sophisticated. Ooh, he's just creamy. Okay, nope. Back in the gym, not doing all that. The iconic is higher than Tassel Saint ain't so. Oh man! First of all, I love y'all. Y'all are so funny. Ready to rumble? Yeah. Talking about the attire of the Macho Man, the Macho King. It doesn't matter either way. I got the lovely Elizabeth here. Yeah. You getting your grandstanding and your hot dogging. Yeah. Dig it.
I can say if I was going to be compared to anybody's lady, it wouldn't be Elizabeth. Elizabeth was very quiet and docile and very dainty. I'm none of those things.
This would have been
maybe Rhea Ripley.
No, I was going to say.
I think you hid behind me before. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're no dumb. Oh.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Nobody hiding behind you. Kind of messes. Don't believe what y'all hear, man. Okay, I'm a man. I don't know. In the words of Martin, somebody done told you wrong because I'm a grown-ass man. Okay? Ooh. We have to watch Raw Talk. I want to see what Caden and Katana have to say.
You want to see what the ring general has to say.
The ring what?
General.
You said it so funny, I had to hear it again. Say what?
General. The general. General.
I love it. Yeah, Richie Bailey. You know I gotta do.
Yeah, this is a dominant group, and they tried to bring him back and have his backup, but if they bring him just being the manager of these two, I'm good with that too. I'm good with that.
So long as they win, but I don't know why.
As they win,
you gotta have Jinder when he wrestles singles competition to get him losing.
Right. I thought they were about to hit each other. I'm like, well, was that just solved quickly?
Here's all I know. You couldn't even give Cedric and Shelton an entrance.
Yeah.
They better come up on this, man. This better not be a squash.
Please, this is
Don't
a squash.
sleep on the skills.
A squash match. When do you see them?
Don't sleep on the skills.
Like you said, they didn't even give him an entrance as a squash match. Don't even trip.
Shanky probably getting released here, probably. There you go, boys. And look like Cedric put on a little weight right there. Oh, good gracious. Cedric just got rocked. Oh, man. This is an embarrassment.
I told you it was going to be an embarrassment. I don't even know who the legal man is. Did they start the match?
I don't even think this match has started. Did they ring the bell? Where's Shelton?
Cedric can't breathe.
You seen Shelton?
He called it. Did he just call it? He said, never mind.
What's the call? Did the bell ring?
Fight. He's hurt. He can't fight. No. I don't think they let the bell ring. I don't think so. When they gonna have them fighting people?
Good God, the bell didn't even ring. See? Wasn't even a match. Good God almighty. We get some more Brock on black crime.
That was it. They just came out, decimated him, didn't even give him a match.
It's a damn shame, folks. A damn shame. That was a damn shame. That was a damn shame, boy. Wow, we're coming up on the main event already. This kind of flew by. Wow. What's the you know?
Hey, Professor Dinglebop. Welcome.
Dude, I just
What kind of pictures did they use for this? I mean, Damian Priest is in the middle of a weird expression. Why would you don't have a better picture of Damian Priest than that?
Hey, man, let me tell you something. When you are the future, the next, the new, the now World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins is going down like a sweet muffin, LaFleur. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. He can cram it up his cram hole.
His cram hole.
Yeah, I know what movie I'm talking about. I know somebody does. We should be there right now dealing with this, man. It's a real shame.
Man, we could have been in Connecticut.
No, we couldn't have.
When we're full-time YouTubers, every time they go to Connecticut, we go into Connecticut.
Huh?
Yeah.
Some what?
Yeah.
Some huh?
So how's the who?
Well, I guess so. What you gonna give me? All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? There was talk about Rikishi coming out.
I hope he does. Oh, I hope he does.
You got your literal sons feuding. You had your one son. Blah! Take out the other son. Rikishi need to be the one to come here and set it straight. I tell you what I want to see. I'll tell you what I want to see.
Solo turn on his dad too.
Woo! Think about it. Think about it. And then the tribal chief
Wow.
puts an exclamation mark on Rikishi.
Wow.
Then what you gonna do, Jay?
Wow.
Then what you gonna do, Jay? Then it took out your daddy. Then it took out your brother, your mother, your son, your dog. What's it gonna take for Jay to finally step up against the tribal chief? To right the wrong that was Hell in the Cell. Think about that for a second. And then think about having Alpha and Sika coming out. Then you finally get Tamina coming out. You finally pulling the bloodline into this. When you disrespecting the elders like that, woo!
And at that point, you really do have to cap that off with The Rock. I know you don't want to see him, but how are you going to bring his whole family out and not cap it off with The Rock?
Because The Rock's a bald-headed, whiskey-bearded son of a...
Or they could even bring The Rock's mama out. And then he's got to show up.
The Rock's mama has made appearances more so than The Rock has.
Right.
How you got the mama at ringside? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Rock, you the one that said you never leaving, bro. It wasn't us.
Right.
That was you. We're just trying to hold you to it. Okay, I hate to see the WWE curse strike down another. Just ba-boom.
Ba-boom.
Exactly. Bring the Tonga kid too. Oh, see? You don't set some things. You don't set some things. Get the holograms. Get Yokozuna. Get Yokozuna up in this. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Can we get a little bit of that?
A hologram of Yokozuna. That's crazy.
Can we get a little Umaga up in here? Show what the real Samoan Spike is like. Destroy King's larynx. Never forget.
Tamina. I don't know. Me and Tamina both get winded pretty quickly these days.
True enough. True enough. But again, you never wrestled, so like Edge, your body is fresh. Wrestling fresh. You dig? Edge is so. And what are they doing with my man Edge? Does anybody know? You put him on SmackDown for what? For why? My man had to give up the World Heavyweight title which is now around Seth's waist because he could no longer wrestle. Broken freaking neck. Comes back 10 years later, still ain't got no gold. And he said it himself, the clock is ticking. What is he doing over here on SmackDown? Is he the one to dethrone Roman Reigns?
Hold up, Nation of Domination said, careful, The Rock and Roman may just team up on you.
Nobody's scared. Ooh! Go ahead. Hierarchy of power.
That'd be a beautiful sight. See
Go
all
ahead.
three of y'all in
Black
there.
Adam. You don't want none of this, son.
Son.
Here we go, folks. Damian Priest is out.
Oh man. Love that jacket.
I do, but-
Love the jacket.
Is it just me, or does Damian look a little unsettled? He doesn't look quite as sure.
And not one member came out with them. I mean, I know he said just us, no judgment day, but that they couldn't even be by ringside. Was
No judgment, no peace. No judgment, no. Can I say that?
he don't have nothing in his hair this time.
No.
I like when he puts the dreads and the stuff in his hair.
I'm not mad at this world championship belt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it. I would rock it, man. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
All right, folks, here we go. We got your main event right here. Monday Night Raw is about to cap off. Damian Priest just come out to the ring to face your World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Freakin Rollins. Call it in the chat. Who do you got? And is the Judgment Day going to come out regardless and interfere?
What's the XL center? That's what it said on the ceiling.
Extra large. The extra large.
I mean, I know that a lot of times they're in the Mohegan. Clearly, they're not.
No. They're in Hartford.
Hartford is what, like a city
40
or two over?
It's like
It's
45
further?
minutes away.
Oh, I got you.
Give or take with no traffic.
Oh,
45
Hartford
minutes.
is where their headquarters are,
No,
right?
Sanford.
Oh, I'll have to learn all the cities
That's
out
all
there.
right. We'll get you there.
We're getting there. We're getting there. I've only visited twice, y'all, but going back again this year.
Seth freaking Rollins vowed to be a fighting champion. He worked for us.
I don't know.
He
Damian
looks
doesn't
fine.
look like he really. I think that I tell you what's going to happen. I don't think Damian thinks he's going to win. I think Damian's going to do something kind of funky, kind of shady, kind of dirty.
And then you think Finn is going to be like, you know, who told you to take this match? You know what I mean? Like because Finn looked upset. He was pretty upset that he accepted that without discussing it with him.
I think what we're going to see is that we're going to see another level of heel come from Finn Balor. Finn Balor from Damian Priest. Brock helps Seth Dro. Interesting.
This should be a good match.
Ooh. Interesting thought, Cliffy G. I don't know if JD necessarily needs to do it. I think he's good on his own, but I wouldn't be mad if things turn over here. Tyler Black just
JD, what?
JD McDonough
Oh.
might join. Paul Heyman versus Rikishi. That's hilarious. All right, I'm listening to you, Nation. What do you got? But an entrance of me just like Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, we'll do it.
Really? Wait, ain't nothing but a word. Ain't nothing but a show whoa. Ain't nothing but a show whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get that title though. I don't want to pay the $5 though.
Nah, they tripping with the prices on this stuff.
I don't
Ever
want to pay
since
the $5.
when they redesigned their site, and when Triple H took over and they redid their store, all their prices went up and a lot of their merch went away.
You gotta be reasonable with your
And
prices.
ever since the merger, the prices on these belts are insane.
Yeah.
They lost their mind.
You gotta be reasonable. I love the belt. But
So he's not throwing money away just to be throwing it.
interesting. You think they will turn on Damian like they did on Edge?
No, you need powerhouses in there, and he is such a great powerhouse. I mean, they may eventually, because Damian does need to go on his own and get some solo champion. He's a future champion.
But I'm not
But
liking the
not
way
yet.
he's dressing lately, though.
No, and I hate those pants. I feel like he's in a girl's outfit right now. It's very feminine.
But I like how he's talking trash right now.
That's why when he said leave Prince in the back, I thought he was talking about Damian Priest dressing like Prince. You know, like, let's go crazy. Let's get down.
What Damian needs to do is he needs to purify himself in the needs to happen. Somebody said Damian got on some lingerie.
Yeah, I don't know who's making his
Yes,
outfit.
son, this is the last one. You're right, though. We haven't really seen the entire Judgment Day in a minute. And I don't know why Damian has been changing his ring gear. He's got to go back to the old.
Yeah.
I can't really take him serious like this. I don't know, but he can take himself serious like this. Do you think we'll see Roman and Seth at some point? You know what? I'll tell you what. Well, hang on, because I was gonna, it would be nice, and I really wished that we had something like that at Night of Champions. That would have been cool if they met. The problem right now is Seth just got this belt. Roman is at 1,000 days. I legitimately do not see Roman Reigns holding this title until the end of the year. I don't see him holding this until next year.
What's the crossover show where the champions fight?
Well, I mean, any really pay-per-view. I mean, they got Survivor Series. It's Survivor Series, right? That the champions usually fight each other. Yeah, I'm saying, I guess that's...
You don't see that happening. They have to. Because we've talked about this before. That was always going to be something. You guys ended up rushing it at the last minute because you didn't have an opponent for him, and so you threw Seth out there. And you all had like 2 promos before they fought, and we were robbed of how good that could have been, how long it could have been, and I think that we still should deserve to have that.
I don't disagree. It's the trajectory is the problem, because you got the so-called brand split, and you now have resurrected this old title and put it on him. And you're celebrating somebody that's been like, this has been going on for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
It took 3 years for Seth to finally get a singles title again. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it should happen.
Survivor Series usually happen?
November.
Oh, you don't see him holding the belt till November?
I don't think so.
I
don't know, man. I don't know.
Who's going to take it? You think Jimmy's going to take it?
I see. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the only person that I think legitimately they may have taken before then is Bobby, but I don't see them putting Bobby in anything. They're not giving Bobby any kind of anything right now.
Miss Ahaya Salinas, if I mispronounce your first name, I apologize. I like the question. I don't know. And I tell you what I don't like about it is you had Sami Zayn turn on Roman Reigns, and it was like, oh, I called you my brother. I trusted you. How could you do this? Then he went on and on Sami Zayn. Now you had Jimmy do the same thing.
Right.
The exact same thing. And now literally your literal brother betrays your other brother.
Yeah.
And Sami Zayn is nowhere in the mix.
Right.
There's not like a behind the scenes conversation like they did before. Like, hey,
Sammy's like, it's not my business anymore, so he's out of it.
I hate the fact that they just kind of dropped that. You know, this is the time with Jay being so conflicted that Sami jumps in there and be like, hey, let me holler at you.
They're on different shows. We just talked about
them. You are the undisputed champion.
You could go either show.
They're rocking both, red and blue.
They're the only ones that would kind of make sense to them to go either or.
And if Paul Heyman could show up on Raw, even if they were Raw exclusive, they should be able to show up on SmackDown.
True. And Dro, I do not see Brock coming out to help Seth. Brock is doing what he's doing with Cody. And they just mentioned that he's in hibernation. He's not coming out to get involved in something else.
Big Bear's in hibernation.
Yeah, he's not coming out to get involved in something else. He only needs one storyline going at a time.
Survivor Series, yeah. The Rumble.
Oh!
The Rumble. Yes, seriously. Hey, Christian Thomas, what's going on? Late to the party, but we still acknowledge you.
Welcome, Christian.
Good to see you up in here. Yeah, almost wasn't good enough, Sophie Dopey. Should have happened.
Hey, Michael
Should have
Tolbert.
happened. They just not doing Bobby like they should, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, I gotta say it. Everybody was about the Hurt Business. For the most part, they were taking care of business. Tag champions, heavyweight champions. Things were beautiful. You got the Nigerian Giant. It's a complete fractured mess.
Mm-hmm.
What is Omos doing right now? Nothing. What's MVP doing right now? Nothing. We just saw Cedric and Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
If you would have had Omos come out, or if he confronts those two giants later on behalf of them, that would be cool, because we would love to see Omos with people his size. Well, they're not exactly his size, but they're close.
People love to see giants.
Mm-hmm. We want to see. You can do that with Omos.
Imagine real competition where you have the Hurt Business and you have Bobby Lashley and Omos taking it to Indus Sher.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion, staring him down. I mean, let's get creative here, people. Let's get creative. They're just not doing it. They're not doing it.
Dang, Damian is dominating.
What's up, Michael Tolbert? Good to see you, buddy. I think Soul's going to, because they're building him up so good. I don't know what side Jay's going to choose, man. I really don't.
You think Solo is going to what? Be the one to take the belt from Reigns?
I don't see it. He's good, but he ain't Reigns good.
Do we have an update on Big E? I don't know.
I don't think we do. I know he's doing better, but when you're dealing with a broken neck, it's...
Emily Lyons in the house.
Look, it put Edge on the shelf for a decade. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
It caused Nikki Bella, now Nikki Garcia, to retire.
Mm-hmm.
So even if Kurt Angle won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck,
Broke freaking neck.
it ain't nothing to see.
Did you hear me? Emily Lyons.
Emily Lyons, what's going down, Emily? Good to see you in here.
Welcome.
What time is it where you are? And what is the weather like right now? I really would like to know. What is the weather, Hal, where you are right now? Roman and Gunther.
I mean, everybody wants to see that at some point.
What am I seeing now?
But Gunther's having such a great dominant reign, just as I really do believe he's going to break some his own records holding the title he has now. I don't think that they're going to take that title from him until he goes up to another level of title. And I don't think that's coming anytime soon.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that, though.
Oh.
Yeah, Vince is boring. Okay? Vince don't know what he... Don't get me going. Don't get me wrong. I'm hulking up. I'm hulking up, Sophie Dopey. Don't get me hulking up. I'm gonna bring it down.
Now, is that Junior Dugan or is that JR Dugan? Is that JR Dugan in there?
I want to say Junior because it's a lowercase r.
That's fine.
If it's Junior, spell it out. Junior.
No, I think you're right.
I'm
smart.
This match is not awful.
No, but Damian Priest was dominating for a minute. I mean, dang.
But he ain't getting the upper hand right now.
No, but Seth is good at turning it around. And that's what you want to see in the matches. You want to see both of them dominate for a minute.
Could you
Especially
imagine Damian actually beating him right now?
That would be crazy. The world would be mad because nobody wants to see Seth have this short of a title run. Oh, he could barely get him up on that knee. You're going to hurt your own knee on that.
I wouldn't want to see it either. But they can run it back next week and then he can run it back.
And then Damian would have the shortest title run.
Hey, man, give you something to talk about. Brock needs competition. Well, clearly this whole Cody thing is not over. He challenges him anywhere, any place, anytime. So there's the competition. This ain't over. Who's better, Roman or Seth? Well,
Roman.
I mean, Seth is good in his own right.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not taking that away from him. But if you want to compare the two.
And I think it's a fair comparison.
But Roman.
Yeah. 350 in the AM in the UK right now. Weather's pretty nice.
Wow.
Thanks for asking.
350.
Good gracious. Emily is up at 3:50 in the morning. Thank you very much, Emily, for being here live with the A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. We are here right now. We've got Seth Freakin Rollins going against Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. Good evening.
A comment just went up and then got redacted.
Got redacted.
I don't know. It just went up and then disappeared.
Roman brings in the numbers and the views. Facts. The numbers do not lie. In fact, Brock isn't even bringing in the numbers like he used to.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, for his size, and it's easy for him. Yeah, I mean.
Who's he talking about, Brock?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Rhodes helps you out like that. That's what Rhodes does.
I don't know if I'm going to go so far as to say this match is boring. I think it's just not, like, eventful, I guess. I
think it's okay. I mean, they're not pulling their punches.
I want to see a cross between NXT and Dynamite, right? Dynamite everybody seems to bleed every week. Mox is guaranteed to bleed. Guaranteed. I don't think we necessarily need to see that, but again, if you don't watch NXT, man, give it a shot tomorrow night. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
But hold on, look what time it is. This match has got some time to go.
Yeah.
So they have to pace themselves. If they have a match that they've booked this much time for, then they've got to start and then build up and then be good at the end. So you need to have those false kickouts, almost 2.5 counts. We gotta build up. You gotta this is not a 1, 2, 3 match.
But here's what I don't want to see right now.
It's a
The
little
tables
ride.
have turned, right? You had Judgment Day. They turned on Edge, did their own thing. You bring Dom in, and all of us were like, huh? What? That turned out to be gold.
Mm-hmm. Golden.
Gold. Okay? Now, you've got Rhea and Dom really at the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
Damian and Finn have kind of taken the back seat. You finally get my man in a World Heavyweight title match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more so concerned about the stock of Damian Priest losing this match. I'm concerned about the stock of Finn Balor because it really seems like there's now a separation that's happening between these two. It's like Finn and Damian are almost poison to them.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the pop Dom gets. Finn ain't getting that. Damian ain't getting that.
We did say that we want all the elders to be there at some point. So whether they'll be here this Friday, we hope Rikishi is there this Friday. That would be fire. We do hope that all of them ultimately get involved. They need to pull this, like you could, man, they could make this something huge. I mean, Rikishi show up 1 week. So then, like you said, then you have Alpha Sika coming up the next week. And then you do have Tamina get involved. I mean, you got to bring the whole family in on this, man. This needs to be a whole huge dynasty event.
I'll tell you what I would like to see. I like the film segments. Again, I'm going back to NXT because they do it all the time. I would love to see somebody in an actual island, like just lost, just something. And then there goes Tamina, there goes Alpha Sika, whoever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just I would love to see I know it sounds weird and out of the blue, and that's not what they do on Raw or SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it would be kind of cool.
Okay, Dro, I guess he was talking about Damian. No, I think that we probably will get a Damian and Brock at some point. I don't think we're going to get that until maybe Damian is to the point where I love how he's selling that, where he's in line for a championship or has a title. Mm-hmm. Then I think you'll see Brock coming after him. Brock wants the top dogs. He doesn't really mess with the medium dogs too much.
Yeah, the medium.
And right now, that's where he is. I mean, he's in Judgment Day and everything, but he's still on his way up. So I don't think we're going to get him and Brock for a little bit.
And thank you to everybody that just joined us. People pop in and pop out.
Thank you.
Other people doing live watch-alongs. Thank you for spending a little bit of time. Do not forget to smash it, rack it, stack it.
Mm-hmm.
And we thank you
very
much.
Alex doesn't pop in here.
He's probably getting ready for his thing.
For his thing, yeah. Do your thing.
Sophie Dopey, Raw 30 was trash.
Basura.
Trash. Showed no respect to the women. Dropped the whole bloodline thing.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Trash.
2.5. Kick out. Look at this move. Look at him.
Not easy. Look at
that. Look at the strength.
Really had to
Come on, man. Damian is not a small dude. That was great, Seth. That was great.
See, Messiah, this is what I'm saying. I don't disagree with you. And that's why I think they should do it to the island. Like, literally film something in the islands. Just why not? Why not? I think it'd be a cool little segment. I just wish that they would play more to what they're doing, just like they did with Jinder. I love that they really embraced the Indian culture with him when he was champion. I just don't feel like they did that with this.
Oh.
Dang! Damian goes flying over the announce table.
Oh!
Seth's back, though. A little beat up. That is true, Joe. It is too easy for Brock. You're absolutely right. So they're saying something we're not. Yeah, they are. Stuff happens during the commercial break. That's the one thing that you get when you attend a live show. Something usually happens that you don't necessarily see on a televised show.
They're singing his whoa, whoa, whoa.
So I kind of dig it. Seth's going up right now. So he goes to the top rope. But I think he's not going to stick it. Oh, no,
he stuck it. He stuck it.
2. Damian's hanging in there. He's hanging in there. The women's matches got crickets. Yeah. Match chapter on my channel, so we have something to discuss. It's not bad, Shayla. It's not bad. It's an interesting suggestion. Yeah, give it a shot. See how it goes. That might be kind of cool. That might be kind of cool.
What's Max?
Explain it to us, Shayla. Explain it.
Tell me what Max is. I'm lost.
Is he setting up the... Did he set the student?
Oh!
Damian just clocked Seth, boy. There you go. Seth turning it around. Nope.
Oh!
That would have been 3 all day.
Okay, Shayla. Let me give you a little bit of advice from one channel to another. When you're going to do a channel, number one, you have to pick one thing you want to do and stick to it. If you want to talk about wrestling, talk about wrestling. If you want to talk about books or movies or whatever, one topic. You cannot jump all over the place because we did that and we could not grow. We would start to grow and then we would stop. So you need to pick what you want your channel to be, really figure that out, and then you got to stick to it, and that is your topic, and that is your audience.
And then you're going to blow up.
And then you want to make sure that you pick a setting that is like, you know, like really like, okay, this is what I want my background to be, and lighting and sound is very important. You need to make sure that they can hear you, get a little mic off of,
the job box,
Amazon. And make sure you have some lighting so you are well lit so that you're putting some, like, this is a show that people are turning in to watch. If you do those things, I think that you're really going to see some results. Because those are all things that we had to learn along our way. If you go back and watch our first show,
I mean, we did it. It was rough.
We learned along the way.
It was loads of fun.
We learned along the way.
A versus The Rock. The Rock has to show up in WWE if A wins. And can we get his daughter there too? Lay the smackdown on Schism. She always taking it to the chase you people.
Okay, it's the John Moxley book. I don't necessarily honestly think that even though we are fans of wrestling, that we would tune in to watch somebody read a book that one of the wrestlers wrote about their life. I think that if you wanted to review the book, or something like that, and then talk about his career. And another thing you could do that gets people invested is wrestling trivia. If you do a wrestling trivia thing, if you want to stick with wrestling, then you could do I'll just talk about Mox tonight and do an overview of his career, do a few excerpts of his chapter of his book or whatever. And you could kind of do that character by character with different wrestling characters. That might be good. But I honestly would advise you not to read it chapter by chapter.
Hang on.
Wow.
Seth has Damian up on the shoulders. Powerbomb!
Oh!
him down like a bag of trash.
But he really did like, oh my gosh, you won't be hurt.
That's a lot of man to come down like that in that barricade.
Like that. Oh, and he probably hurt his tailbone with his shoulder.
Oh, there's Finn. Finn's got super kicked all to hell.
Oh!
Big clothesline.
Big clothesline.
Now all we need is Dom Dom and Mummy. You can't cover him.
You can't cover him. Back up. Just back up.
New champion.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Joey, Damian the choke bomb.
Oh my gosh.
I can respect it. He could probably do. Oh,
they are doing dissension between Damian and Finn.
Oh man. I don't know why do I feel kind of bad about this? I'm not even 100% sure why.
Well, you know what? We did hear that they were going to do Rhea and Dom on their own. That they may get rid of the Judgment Day.
I mean, here goes a faction. That's it.
Wow. And now you have dissension between Dom and Finn officially. Wow. That was no easy win, though, Seth. I'm sure at some point in that match you regretted choosing him.
Solid, though.
Solid.
Solid curve stop, yo. Ooh, Finn's in the ring. Hold on. But where did Damian go?
What you mad about? You the one interfering. Oh, so he's next.
Interesting.
It will be interesting if on their next match, if Damian actually causes Finn to lose, and then they have an official Finn Balor and Damian Priest, we're going at it. And Rhea and Dom have to either pick a side. You know what I mean? Like then you
keep breaking up the factions.
I know it's such a strong faction. It seems too soon, but nothing is sooner than what they did with Edge.
Three Kings are speaking facts right here. We got the bloodline on the rocks.
No,
we got these people on the rocks.
I agree. I mean, but we do have a couple factions. We have the Indian Giants, and we also have Imperium. It's not like we don't have any factions. I'm just saying that clearly there's some tension there now.
There's for sure tension, and I feel some type of way about it. And it's, I don't know, man. Every faction having tension. So I'm saying, what happened to the? I mean,
but it could be a situation also where they do decide to kick one of those members out and replace them like they did to Edge.
I guess.
But it would be dumb to do that to Damian. Damian is your powerhouse. Well, Rhea's your powerhouse, but you have two powerhouses.
So overall, what would you guys give?
And she was wearing a Damian Priest shirt tonight, not a Finn Balor shirt. I don't know.
Lana versus Maxine Dupree. I mean, anybody ever think they'll see Lana in WWE?
No.
I gotta ask the question, man. I gotta ask the question. I wouldn't mind seeing that match. Can Maxine even really get down in the ring?
They're pushing. First of all, she's going to be trained by the Alpha Academy. He could wrestle. And they're pushing her. I mean, you know, she's got those Stacy Keibler long legs. I'm rooting for her.
Stacy Keibler can still go. Let's get her back in here. 7 out of 10, 8.5. Richie, you giving it a 0.5?
A 0.5? Come on, Richie.
Richie Bailey with the 0.5?
That must be a typo.
What?
7.5, Jaden.
Three Kings is feeling
Best
it.
Raw post-mania. Let me tell you something.
Nation's feeling it.
I give it a good 8.5, maybe even a 9. I didn't, other than the women's match. Well, no, because I didn't really like that they just kind of stood outside too.
Okay, 7. Oh.
I mean, yeah,
I'm giving it a 7. I'm giving it a 7.
I would do an 8. Let me stick with an 8.
You stick with an 8.
I'm gonna stick with an 8.
All right, 10 out of 10 for James Cole. Wow.
Okay.
So y'all feeling this post
for to Mead, okay.
So what are we looking at here? What's
okay. Richie Bailey gives it 7. All right, man. We were like, what?
Because I really I don't know what's I don't
Why are they messing with all the factions at the same time?
I don't know. Emily gives an 8 out of 10. Aaron drew 8.5.
Is it because they're trying to compete with the bloodline imploding? They don't have anything else to really push you like that, so they are going to mess with the Judgment Day because that's what they have, because the bloodline is imploding, and so they're trying to compete with it. Is that what y'all think is happening?
I think they're going about it all wrong.
No, I don't say. I agree with you. I'm just wondering if that's the logic behind this.
Yeah. I mean, good question, Nation. I wouldn't mind Gunther breaking some world records either. I wouldn't be mad at that. Jedi Knight gives it a 4 out of 10. Jody gives it a 1.
I don't disagree with that at all, Nation. That's like what I'm saying. Yeah, like I really don't. I see him setting a record with this title, and then for sure only losing it because he's moving on to a bigger title. He is so dominant, and Imperium is just such a strong faction and so unique, and it's just. They're the Marvel villains of WWE.
I want to see, but they got to have some more gold, man. It can't just be Gunther.
They do. They need to give Imperium. Imperium is going to need to get to one set of titles. They are.
Brandon's giving it a 9 out of 10. All right. I mean, I'm not mad at this. This did not feel like a Vince show. This felt more like a Triple H show, so I'm happy about that. I'm really curious to see what's going to go down on SmackDown. And I'm really even more so wondering, because we got some other Money in the Bank qualifying going on,
Jedi,
what's going to happen?
Are you kidding me? What did you watch? How you get us a 4 out of 10? You're going to need to give a little bit of explanation behind that one.
Aaron Drew, I would say to you, if Dragunov got called up, I'd love to see him take it to Gunther. I would love to see him take it to the Brawling Brutes. You need somebody to level up like him. Not everybody can.
Right.
Dragunov is an animal when he gets down, and I love it.
So,
good night, bang bang, James Cole. Good night. Thank you.
Bang bang. What do you guys think Jay is going to say on SmackDown? I think they're going to make it seem like Jay is torn and like he don't know what to do still. And then they might do the same thing they did and tease that he is choosing Roman, just like how Solo teased he was choosing them. And then ultimately he's going to stand by his twin. Twins have a supernatural connection, sharing the womb, sharing somebody's DNA. You do not choose your twin. You just don't. It's not just a brother. It's different.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, Emily Lyons. I think there's still more that could be done with the Judgment Day.
Jody, what do you expect from Raw? I just don't understand you with this one, Jody. You gotta give me some explanation. That was a great match. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. Sorry,
it's fine.
I don't understand. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
I think Dom. Now that I see it, I am more of the belief that Dom would win the qualifier more so than Cody. That's a crazy notion.
Yeah.
To say, but seeing what we saw tonight, there was no indication to me that he's going to face Roman anytime soon, or he's going to win Money in the Bank anytime. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. Yeah, the Imperium is a great faction.
Mm-hmm.
They absolutely are.
Honestly, I like. I loved the main event. I like the backstage with Maxine and letting us know that they're getting her ready to come out and fight. The Shayna and Ronda versus Kaden and Katana was a good match. Mm-hmm. I don't know what was so awful. I just don't know what was so awful about it. And I think what happens is that you have something like the bloodline and this story going, and then everything sucks in comparison. Every storyline can't be like that. But we're seeing matches that we haven't seen before. We're seeing people being used on a level that we haven't seen before. They're mixing stuff up a little bit. And, so for me, I don't know. Like, I just think that sometimes you're after what just happened with the most watched SmackDown probably ever, you're coming into Raw and you're going to compare it to that, and that's not fair. Raw's its own show. It has a whole different set of superstars, and you got to compare it to other Raws and what's gone on in the past. And that was a great main event with two heavy hitters that put on a really good show. And I just don't know. I don't know why it was trash. I guess you'd have to explain that to me.
Well, it makes me wonder if Bray really is going to come back, because let's be honest, when he did, it leveled up.
Oh, heck yeah.
It leveled up.
Stock rose.
You know
it
what I mean?
rose.
So, regardless of what happened, ultimately, I don't know. It's 3 times the charm for Bray. I don't know. We got a super chat right here by the Three Kings. Yes, sir.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm talking about.
Appreciate
Circle
it.
message. Imagine Gunther wins at Royal Rumble and challenges Seth at Mania. Then the bloodline keeps imploding until Elimination Chamber. Cody comes out and says, "You're a chief without a tribe now." Cody Roman, Part 2,
Look,
WrestleMania 40.
look, I'm all about it. At the end of the day, we know that we are going to get that somehow at some point. We think and we feel and we should get that somehow at some point. But I do believe that they do need to draw this out as long as they can. This is not just it will be complete on the next SmackDown thing at all.
I mean, I thought that they had pulled the trigger on the whole Sammy thing a little too soon, personally. But it's kind of working out okay.
Right.
I just wish they would do something with these belts already. I don't know how much longer we can have these guys carrying two, but I mean, he looks ridiculous having 2 belts. It looks ridiculous. You got 2 guys carrying some luggage. But it is what it is. So, but this idea, not mad at.
Not mad
at that at all. Three Kings, thank you
very
for that.
Nice, very nice.
You don't want Dom to win Money in the Bank. Why do you feel like that, man? Let me tell you something. Dom's gonna be the face that runs the place. Think about it. Dom, Mommy Rhea, Latino Heat.
I don't think he's going to become champion, Richie Bailey. Don't get me twisted on that. I think that they may give him the Money in the Bank briefcase. I think he will cash it in and it will fail. I don't think they're about to give him a world title belt.
I have not seen the movie Jose. I'm not sure what movie you're referring to now. We got to check it out. I think you said that before. Now I'm really curious if he really does remind you of this character. I got to see.
Who?
I got to see.
Oh.
We may check it out. I've not heard of that.
I believe, yes, Holes was out matter of fact, Holes was a movie from when Tatiana and them were kids. And Tatiana was actually friends with one of the dudes from Holes. They went to school together.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't think you ever watched. I don't even know if I watched the whole
that.
movie. But yeah.
We got another super chat right here by Aaron Drew.
Aaron Drew, thank you, boo.
Over here doing that super chat. Circle message. I would love Jimmy versus Roman for the title with Jay as the special guest referee, Money in the Bank, rather than the tag team match with the Usos versus Roman and Solo. Love you guys. Heart emoji.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that either. My question to you, we all saw what happened when Jay was facing Roman and Jimmy done slid in there and threw in that towel.
Mm-hmm.
Will we see something similar? Can Jay truthfully be an impartial special guest referee and call it right down the middle?
No.
Would he protect his brother? Would he throw in his towel? Would he betray the tribal chief?
Roman's not going to allow him to stay neutral that long. He already was getting crazy with him. Kick him. I told you. So he was still punking him. He was still punking him because he hadn't stood up for himself yet. How long he going to let that go on?
And you heard Paul Heyman. He said he's going to fall in line with Solo or else.
Or else, and if he does, we're going to have Jay took Miz Tiny Ball shirt.
Is that in the shop? Is there a Tiny Ball shirt?
Yes.
There is? All right. We will be purchasing that, and I'll be wearing it out to Walmart.
What?
You're a superstore. Thank you, Aaron Drew, for that super chat. We appreciate that very much. Roland Burr's giving us a 10 out of 10.
Wow. Okay.
Not mad at that.
Um,
Usos. I mean, they should have split the tag titles up a long time ago.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Itumeleng Ramatutsi.
Okay.
I probably botched that, and I apologize.
Yeah, break up all factions. Yeah, I mean, I hope they're teasing the Judgment Day breakup, but don't actually do it because it's just too soon. It's just too soon.
Interesting. You are going to cost Dominic Money in the Bank if you get close. Dang, Nation. Why you gotta be like that? Jody over here got LA Knight and Zelina Vega to win the whole dang thing.
Okay.
That sounded wrong.
LA Knight.
Emily Lyons.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing your morning with us. Early
Yes.
morning. Okay, you one of the
She's off
OGs
to
as
work.
well.
Ooh, you work early.
I
Okay.
hope we put a smile on your face.
Yes.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you. Have a great day, Emily.
Wow. We got some stuff going on here. I gotta go. Good night, Cliffy G. You know what? We're gonna get out of here too.
I know.
Marjo
Thanks
from
for
the Miz.
hanging with us,
You did not just bring in Marjo from Miz and Mrs. Old mom seen that either. She was
Her
great.
mom, that's funny.
She's full of
That's
spit and fire.
funny.
So we're gonna be watching NXT. I encourage y'all to watch NXT. Don't sleep on it.
Mhm.
They got some things going on over there.
Yeah.
And we hope that Tiffany Dunn stepped up her in-ring
Mhm.
oration skills just a little bit.
Her or what?
Oration. We will be back.
Thought it was a family show. Just kidding.
You just made it not.
We will be back.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We should go live for the first AW Collision. We might. Surprisingly.
Yes, I actually was thinking about
Yeah.
that, except for depending on what time. We're coming back from being out of town that day, so that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, so
We might go live after it to review it. I don't know. It depends on our flight schedule. So
we'll play that by ear. All right, guys, we appreciate you so much for stopping in and spending a little bit of your time with us. As always, like you did last night here for Monday Night Raw.
for everybody who showed up and super chatted, we always appreciate it. Always. Please don't think that we ever start taking that for granted. We do not. And it always, as he says, goes back into making this channel better.
Oh, we pour it all back in here. We want to bring the best product we can for you. We got more stuff coming up. More stuff coming up this week. We'll be live again this week. So, folks, on behalf of Bone Crusher, who is not here.
I know. I was about to have her say goodbye, and she just snuck off.
Dipped out. For the OGs, for the Super Chatters, for the Mod Squad, and everybody that just popped in here on behalf of myself and A&B Combos
Wrestling Edition. We love you guys, too.
And, of course, we bid you.
Do.
Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Really. Gosh. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.